What's up everyone? Welcome back to another reaction video. My name is Andrew and I'm really glad you're here. If you don't know already, I'm a guitarist of about 15 years now and I make K-pop guitar covers, K-pop reaction videos like this one, and other forms of K-pop content here on YouTube. Now, today is going to be a party, and it's not just because it's Friday and because I have an iced Americano here. No, it is because Stray Kids have released their third Korean studio album, 5 Star, and along with it, a music video for the title track, S-Class. Now, I know nothing about this comeback, and the reason for that is because I have been vigorously avoiding all of Stray Kids' content for the past 2 weeks. I have, however, read the track list. I don't really know what to expect from this comeback, but with song titles like S-Class, Get Lit, and Hall of Fame, I would imagine it's gonna be a party to say the least. Now, for those of you who don't know, Stray Kids is one of my top 5 favorite K-pop groups of all time. I've covered a number of their songs already, I've reacted to a few of their music videos, and I even enjoyed their Maniac tour so much, I saw them twice. I'm telling y'all, having a live band for that tour was an S-class move. I'll link that concert vlog in the description if you want to check that out. The crazy thing is that among my top 10 most viewed videos of all time, 3 of them are Stray Kids covers. Now, my bias is still Felix, but my bias wrecker might as well be the whole rest of the group at this point, because going and seeing a group live like this really just kind of messes that whole thing up. But anyways, I wanted to go ahead and let everyone know that there is a cover for this song coming, for sure. It's gonna be released Sunday, June 11th, and if you wanna make sure you don't miss that when it goes live, I would strongly suggest subscribing and hitting the bell icon. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. All right, let's see how long it takes for me to stank face. I don't think it's gonna be long, but I'm really curious. The visuals are already serving so much. All right, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so excited. I'm not gonna pause as much, I promise. It looks so good. Oh. What? Oh. What? Whoa. All right, hold on. We gotta go back. Okay, so the one thing that I love about Stray Kids music videos historically, they have been so freaking cool. Super cool visual effects, super cool transitions and video editing, obviously beautifully shot. And I'm pretty sure that there are so many Easter eggs in this. Oh, I love that. Oh, man. Yes. Yes. I feel like there's a ton of Easter eggs in there. If you know what's in there, let me know. I would love to know about it in the comments. Oh yes, it feels so good. The Avatar The Last Airbender kick from Lino. Seungmin's vocals. And the choreo is so cool. Singing Felix? Oh! Stop! I knew it was gonna be a stank face the whole song. What? Okay, first of all, that freeze frame where it's just who's that, Han in the middle? And then they all or no, it's Seungmin, sorry. And then they all start dancing. Y'all, I don't know entirely what they did for the editing there because I'm still learning a lot of stuff myself, but it was sick as heck. What? The background changes, and then Han, and it's a miniature set. It's a freaking miniature set. All right, we're gonna have to go back to this. We're gonna have to go back to this during the breakdown, during the second watch through, but what? I love the hip hop vibes here too, with the record scratching. I'm pretty sure, did the tempo just increase? Yeah, the tempo increases right there. The freaking monster? It's so sick! Yes! Oh, and they clear everything out. The piano in there. The car drops on the snare. Halftime drums. Oh. Yo, that camera work was slick. Yes. The freaking monster. Oh. Felix's hat. What is going on? Hold on. The car. And the car reverses into this, like, I don't know if dubstep is the right word, but it's like a more like techno like breakdown instead of like a really, really hard hitting last chorus. And the choreo is so good. They've done it again. They have freaking done it again. First of all, that felt like such a wild ride. Again, I said this before, they have some of the coolest, most creative music videos and like have had some of the sickest transitions in between shots that I've ever seen in music videos before. And again, they've delivered again. I'm sure we're gonna nerd out about that little mini set with Changbin and Han and all that stuff. Just wait for that. It's gonna happen. But like, God, it's just so fun. It's so fun. I stank-faced a ton. I love the rapping. I love the singing. Felix singing was amazing. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't even really know what to say other than that. It was breathtaking, a little bit overwhelming in a good way, you know? And like musically, it's sick. Like, this is gonna sound so cheesy, but like S-class Stray Kids, in my opinion. Like, we've seen this evolution of them getting better and better and better. Like, even live, the second time I saw them, they came across stronger and more well put together than they did the first time. And I didn't think that was possible. And like this, after all of that, feels like they've reached a new level of like quality in their choreo and in the music production and the music video. It's insane. And I feel like there's like so many things that I missed this first time, but all I've got to say is that was mind-blowingly cool, and I love it. I freaking love it. So let's go ahead and rewatch it. There's gonna probably be a lot of pausing. I'm gonna leave the timestamps for all the little sections below in case you wanna skip around, but let's go ahead and dive into this again and nerd out some more. I love them starting with just the whistle. And I think it's really cool. I haven't listened to the studio version that's like on Spotify or whatever. It'll be interesting to see if they have that like ambient city noise in the background in the actual track, but they probably don't because it's probably just for the music video. But it's really cool. It's a really cool addition to have that like ambient like city noise and then just the whistling. And of course, like with a visual like this, that's a great way to start a music video. The suits. And it just like, it hits so hard right out of the gate. It goes from this like super chill whistling. And it's just like the freaking Inception, like trombone drum hit thing. It's just, Just let Seungmin start the song, just rap our heads off. It's a great way. It's a great way to start a song, in my opinion. And I can't tell you how much I love going from this. It's like this big, like everything's rising, and then it drops off. And the chorus, they're moving their shoulders slow, so everything works together so well. So they drop it, and then they've got this dun 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 happening in there's like a little synth thing going on, but then Hyunjin is also following that vocally, and it's like this one movement in unison, and then they're moving their, it's so good. Hold on, I want to watch the rest of the members in the background. I think Bangchan was swaying his hips a little too much back there. Yep, there they go. And then the they always do such a good job creating choreo that accents what they're singing or what they're rapping. They always have been. Freaking 143 was like that. God's Menu with the doot doot things, you know what I'm saying? Maniac with their heads going sideways and their hands up like that. Like everything, they've done such a good job of like accentuating what they're doing with their bodies and what they're doing with their voices and merging those together in a really cohesive way. And it's insane. And also like, I guess there's like the main group in the middle and they're split up in here in like a cave. It reminds me of like something you would see in Pokemon. I don't know. I made a lot of Pokemon references in my last reaction video. I guess I'm on a Pokemon kick lately. But anyways. Okay, this is super cool. This is really cool to me. We've got this hip hop vibe. I guess like the whole first part of the song has been more intense and kind of in your face and driving, but then they literally break it down into like this hip hop vibe and slow it down. Like the tempo is actually slower than it was before. So, okay, we need to talk about this. I said I was going to come back to it. We need to talk about this. So I think it's worth noting that Changbin is on a set, and right as the members are leaving, the set that they're transitioning to begins to come in piece by piece. So most of the members are out of the shot. What they're probably doing is masking Seungmin out, because if you notice in this shot that I paused on, he's on set. The part behind him is still the same set. The part to the right is still the same set. But as the pieces come in, him being the last part to leave, they slowly replace side by side, and then the back, I think that's the order, with this miniature set that Han is standing behind. Left, right, back. And then there's like that little kind of jello, I don't know what you call it, but the set kind of pops a little bit. And then obviously the set is miniature, and it looks like Han is like super big, you know, like Godzilla scale in the background, but really it's just the camera pulling out of that set. It's so freaking cool. It's super well done. One more time. And then Han's like, oh, it's so freaking cool. Oh, this chorus hits so hard. And the flames and the people, the freaking... And another transition. You want to talk about it? Let's nerd out. Okay. So they're on set. So if you notice, there's a little heat ripple in the foreground of the shot. Right here, wait for it. There's a little ripple, and then you see the flames, and then Lino, Hyunjin, and Felix come out of the flames, and then there's behind them, there's a big wall of fire, and then it transitions to the shot with the fire. You talk like these are such seamless, clever transitions, y'all. And then freaking. And then it opens. There's a flame. It opens. Ian's there, and then the flames go back. And then there's just a little bit of sparks, because obviously there's not fire on this set, but there's just a little bit of like sparks and embers in the air to really carry that transition over. I'm nerding out so hard, but I love it. I love that camera move. So let's nerd out some more, shall we? So I don't know for sure what they did here, but there was, in the movie The 300, there were these shots that were profile where the Spartans were fighting. It was in slow motion, and they would have a really wide shot, and then as they would do something, it would zoom in really fast, right? So what they did for that is they actually shot with multiple cameras simultaneously with different focal length lenses on them, and they would morph back and forth between these shots. So you're seeing the same exact thing, but because you've got two cameras shooting or multiple cameras shooting at different focal lengths, you have the same perspective, but you can zoom in and out really seamlessly without someone needing to like physically zoom in or out a lens. It's a really cool technique, and I think that is what they're doing here. So if you notice, this is a very wide establishing shot, but then there is a really fast zoom in to Seungmin's face, right? I'm pretty sure that they may have been shooting with two cameras. They have the wide shot, they have the same perspective, they zoom in, and then that's the camera that they're using for these like really creative camera moves, you know, the tilts with their heads. We're special, yeah. So it's so cool. It's so cool. Okay, one more time. Wide shot, zoom in. If you notice, it's not like seamlessly smooth. There's like a little bump in there. There's like a zzz kind of feeling to it, and then they move. But even still, you don't notice it, and it's so freaking creative. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, that whole thing's just CG, but it's cool as heck, y'all. Come on. This little breakdown here. The monster's done. Yo, that move is sick. It's so cool. It's so cool, y'all. It's so fun. I mean, like, musically, this song is top Stray Kids for me. Like, musically, I think it's incredibly arranged. I think they make a really good use of vocal lines and rapping and even chanting in some parts. Like, I think they make really good use of that over the music bed. You get the like really classic hip hop vibe in that interlude section in the middle, and then the tempo change is really cool. Like, I think that's really ambitious, and it's going to be really challenging to cover because of that, but I'm gonna make it work. Just You Wait is gonna be so much fun to cover. So yes, there's a lot to enjoy musically, and of course I spent a ton of time on the VFX. So there's obviously a lot to take in visually, and I think that, again, as a full package, this song is like a freaking 100 million out of 10. So well worth the wait. It makes me so excited to listen to the rest of the songs and of course get into this cover, but like, it's so much fun, y'all. It's so much fun. But look, I can feel myself starting to ramble right now, so I'm gonna call things right now and wrap this up. Again, if you haven't subscribed already and you want to catch my cover dropping next Sunday, June 11th for this song, I would highly recommend subscribing and hitting the bell icon. After watching this music video and listening to this song, I am 10 times more excited to get to this cover and even more excited to see what the finished product is going to look like and sound like. I can tell you one thing, it's going to be a lot of fun and you're not going to want to miss it. So again, if you haven't, subscribing and hitting the bell icon would mean the world to me, as would hitting the like button if you like this video. They're 3 really simple things, but they do go a really long way to help out this channel. But thank you so much for going on this absolutely wild ride with me reacting to Stray Kids. I seriously appreciate your time and I hope you really enjoyed this video. But until the next video, I'm Andrew and I'll catch you then.